Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Sunday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today and let you guys know how to come up on the best player props and get you on top. Now, look, this is how the show goes. I come up with my player props. I head on over to the sports chat, place betting tools, and I'll see if they're with me or against me. On some of them, they're with me. If they're with me, they're hitting at 60% clip all the way up to 100% clip. All right. Now, look, man. Let me know what you guys are going to be betting on today, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of sports to cover, man. Hey, y'all really thought the Green Bay Packers was going to beat them 49ers, though, didn't y'all? Didn't y'all? I know. And what about that Baltimore Ravens game, man? That game was crazy, man. I mean, it really wasn't too competitive, but, I mean, the score, man. The score is at 43.5 and it ended at 44. What y'all think about that? All right, man. Let me know in the comments below, man. What you guys are betting on? What's your best player props to get on top? All right. NFL games I'm going to talk about. Then I'm going on over to the NBA. So let's go ahead and get it started. First player prop that I like. I like Williams. Over 2.5 receptions. Wide receiver rookie for the Detroit Lions. Not a rookie, but second year. Look, man. He's playing the slot now. He's not just going deep vertical. So look for this guy to go over 2.5 receptions. That's player prop number 1. Jamison Williams over 2.5 receptions. Player prop number 2. I'm taking Mike Evans over 5.5 receptions. Last game out, I think the guy only had 3. But Baker Mayfield didn't even need to throw the ball. And they still was able to go and advance and win. So what are we doing in this game? I think you're going to need your wide receivers to show up. Why? Because you're going to need points playing up against the Detroit Lions. Take Mike Evans over 5.5 receptions. Player prop number 3, I'm looking at the tight end for the Tampa Bay Bucks, Cade Iden, over 3 receptions or 3.5, whatever it's at. Go ahead and take it, man. Baker Mayfield's been using them all year and all season. And you seen, man, when he can't rely on his wide receivers or his running back to catch that ball out the backfield, he's going to his tight end. Player prop number 4, speaking of tight ends, I'm looking at my guy, Sam Laporta, tight end for the Detroit Lions, man. Over 4.5 receptions or over 4, whatever it's at, I want that, man. Why? Because, man, he's been the guy that's been putting up rookie records right now for the tight ends out there, man. He's looking like he's healthy, too. So, hey, man, let's go ahead and take Laporta over 4 receptions. Player prop number 5, I'm looking at the wide receiver, St. Brown, over 7.5 receptions. I get it, it's high, but you're going to need this guy, man. Everybody likes to take him over his yards, too. I'll look at that as a sneaky play as well. But I'm going to be taking what's been good with me, man. And, St. Brown over 7.5 receptions. He's been able to hit that a lot of times this year. So let's go ahead and take him in this game. I don't think that secondary for the Tampa Bay Bucks is scaring anybody. Player prop number. The next one I'm moving on is going to be the running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, over 3 receptions, man. Look, earlier on, last year and this year, his reception props are like 1.5. They've been using them out there as that, man. So this is the thing that I love to see. Running backs that actually start to get these plays drawn up for them and they execute, they stay in the game and they get those play calls. Remember they used to put in McKinnon to come in and take away play calls for him and stuff, and other backs, and they don't do that no more. Pacheco's out there catching all these balls and converting on them after the run after catch. So go ahead and take Pacheco over 3 receptions. Speaking of the same team, Kansas City Chiefs, I'm taking my boy Rashee Rice over 6.5 receptions. Yeah, man, he's been as advertised for him. He's their number 1 receiver. He's the only thing that they got going. Travis Kelce, I don't know what's going on with them. I think it's because maybe he took the... let's keep that off. All right, cool, man. Whatever, man. All right, so we're taking Rashee Rice over 6.5 receptions. All right. Now, look, man, the Buffalo Bills, wide receiver. Who you like? Stephon Diggs, over 5.5 receptions, man. He's been able to hit this player prop for us now the last couple of games out now, man. And I think him and Josh Allen are back, feeling like boys, high-fiving each other on the sidelines, okay? So take him over 5.5 receptions. Then, let's take the tight end, Dalton Kincaid, over 4 receptions. Why? Because, man, he needs them, man, and he relies on them a lot out there. I actually like Dalton Kincaid to sprinkle in on the touchdown, too, as well. Now, look, speaking of touchdown, I got a few touchdown props to get you on top. I'm taking Isaiah Pacheco, running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, anytime touchdowns. Player prop number 1, I'm taking Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills, anytime touchdown. Player prop number 2, I'm taking David Montgomery, anytime touchdown, running back for the Lions. Player prop number 3, I'm taking Jamar Gibbs over anytime touchdown, running back for the Lions. Player prop number 4. And now I'm taking Ricardo White, running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get an anytime touchdown. Let's head on over to the NBA, man. I'm taking Tyrese Halliburton over 20.5 points. That's player prop number 1. He's taking on the Phoenix Suns. I look for him to have a good game. I'm taking Tyrese Halliburton over 12.5 assists. It's me versus the betting tools. They like the under. I like the over. Then I'm taking Kevin Durant over his point prop of 27.5, hitting at an 80% clip. 80% clip 4 out of his last 5 times that we played this prop. He came out on top. All right, I'm taking Nicholas Claxton, the center power forward for the Brooklyn Nets, over 11.5 rebounds, hitting at an 80% clip. He's going to be taking on the LA Clippers. I'm taking Nikola Jokic over 26.5 points, hitting at a 60% clip. I love this player prop right here. He's taking on the Washington Wizards. I'm taking on Kyle Kuzma over 19.5 points. He's taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. But 19.5 points, his player prop is usually at 22 to 23.5. But he's been slow a little bit, you know, so I look for him to have a good game in this one against the Nuggets. Then I'm sliding on out to LA, man. The Laker game. I'm looking at the Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. I'm taking Anthony Simons over 22.5 points, man. Yep, you already know the story with the Lakers. They can't stop nothing. They ain't trying to stop nothing. And Anthony Simons, he's a guy that's out there showing, hey, I could be that #1 option. Now, look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site, PickDawgz. We got it all up there for you. You can't go wrong. It's time for the recap time. All right, we're taking Williams over 2.5. We're taking Evans over 5.5. Iden over 3. Porter over 4. St. Brown over 7.5. Pacheco over 3. Rice over 6.5. Diggs over 5.5. Kincaid over 4. Pacheco, anytime touchdown. Allen, anytime touchdown. Montgomery, anytime touchdown. Gibbs, anytime touchdown. White, anytime touchdown. Now look, what are you guys betting on before I go over the NBA recap? Halliburton over 20.5. Halliburton over 12.5 assists. Durant over his point prop. Claxton over 11.5 rebounds. Jokic over 26 points. Kuzma over 19.5. Simons over 22.5. Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you can't roll with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.